How's everyone doing? How you all doing, guys? Welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. I'm Sal Warner. This is Stretford Post. Welcome aboard the gravy train to Manchester United, of course. What's going on? Thank you everyone for joining me. Before I absolutely mess everything up this morning, please don't forget to subscribe and please don't forget to smash a like, guys. Good morning. How you all doing? I'm Sal Warner. This is Stretford Post, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Dawn. It's another morning. What is it? It's a Thursday morning. Some people are going back to school today in the Middle East. They're going back to school. It's school time for those people. The summer holidays are over for a lot of people. So guys, how you all feeling? I hope you're doing well. Let's get straight into it now. Of course, lots of news in regards to Manchester United, in particular, Jadon Sancho and Manuel Ugarte. Now, there's lots of rumours that Jadon Sancho and Manuel Ugarte were pushing the move to PSG and Ugarte to Manchester United. But that is actually not true. It's actually Sancho does not want to go to PSG. But Manchester United are pushing Sancho to go to PSG. This is the story I am hearing over here. I'm hearing right now. Called into my sources. Jadon Sancho wants to stay and fight for his place at Manchester United. But could be enticed by a move to PSG if PSG come in with the right offer. This is why George Mendes has been speaking to Manchester United for the last few days and PSG in regards to straightening out a deal for Jadon Sancho Ugarte swap deal. Now, if Manchester United do not manage to agree a swap deal, Manchester United may come in with a loan with an obligation to buy. The deal between Sancho and PSG is key. Say Jadon Sancho is reluctant to leave Manchester United. PSG are kind of, well, he's a good player, but, we don't want to pay 40 odd million for him, plus give you Ugarte, for example. So, at the end of the day, it is a bit of a complicated situation right now, but it's one that can be resolved. Hopefully, we will hear some news today, we'll hear some news tonight, maybe tomorrow we'll hear some news. Hopefully something is done. I said we should get some news by Friday. I did say that a few days ago. I said we should get some news by Friday in regards to Jadon Sancho and Manuel Ugarte. Jadon Sancho is key. I don't know about you. How do you feel about keeping Jadon Sancho? I don't think we need Jadon Sancho now. I think we're heavily stacked in that position. And I feel like if we got a Ugarte for Jadon Sancho, as a swap deal, that will open up the door for other signings to come in as well. Of course, Kadioglu, of course, is on Manchester United's radar. Have been saying it for weeks. He is on Manchester United's radar. And rumours are they've just entered talks for Kadioglu. Now, they've just entered talks for Kadioglu. So, let's see what happens. First things first, one step at a time in regards to Manchester United and Ugarte and Sancho. That deal needs to be straightened out, of course. Of course. Now, news about Lindelof. Lindelof could be leaving Manchester United by next week. Fenerbahce have come in with an offer, of course, for Lindelof, surplus to requirements at Man United. Now that Manchester United obviously are heavily stacked in the centre-back position, Manchester United could opt to sell Victor Lindelof next week. Although the fee is way off between Fenerbahce and Manchester United, Lindelof doesn't have long left on his contract and he could still leave to go to Fenerbahce, but then the fee has to be correct. Good morning, Alex. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you this morning. Good to see you. Yeah, so basically, a lot of work going on. In regards to Harry Maguire said he does not want to leave Manchester United. What do you think about this? Harry Maguire hanging on for dear life for that packet, for that wages, for that Skrilla he has every single week, of course, getting over 120,000 a week. No one else is going to pay Harry Maguire that sort of money, are they? So he's hanging on. He doesn't want to take a pay cut. He doesn't want to lose his social media following. So he just wants to sit down and just bide his contract out until his contract finally ends, of course. That's what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, you can't argue with that, because at the end of the day, it's his contract. The only thing you can say is that that lacks ambition. He doesn't want to play. He's not interested in football. He probably he doesn't even care about his England place. He lost his England place, of course. He didn't go to the Euros. So, in my opinion, it's not a Manchester United player to have that kind of mentality. But if he wants to stay and fight for his place when he plays, he better damn play well and stop getting injured. And that's the main thing. Speaking of injuries in regards to Luke Shaw, a lot of outcry in regards to the Manchester United fan base in regards to Luke Shaw. A lot of fans have had enough at the end of the day. A lot of fans have had enough with Luke Shaw. I mean, I for one, I was a staunch defender of Luke Shaw for many, many years. Many years. Some call me the Luke Shaw fan club. But at the end of the day, enough is enough. In regards to these injuries, I just believe we need to move on in regards to Luke Shaw. The smart thing we'll do to settle, to agree a deal for Kadioglu. Bring Kadioglu in. If you cannot bring Kadioglu in, bring Hamaso in. That's the most, that is what we should do. That's a smart thing to do. Of course, guys, that's a smart thing to do. But in regards to taking it back to the start of the show, Ugarte and Jadon Sancho is the news of the week. Hopefully, Manchester United get this deal sorted out by tomorrow and straightened out. Now, it could be a swap deal between Ugarte and Sancho. It could be a loan deal between Manchester United and PSG with an obligation to buy. It could be a straight fee with PSG and Sancho. It is all up in the air at the moment. Anything is possible, anything in regards to that deal. But one thing for certain, Ugarte should be a Manchester United player by next week or tomorrow. Hopefully we have the fee and we have everything agreed tomorrow. So that should be an incredible signing for Manchester United. It's the signing of the summer for us because it's the player we've been speaking about for weeks and weeks and weeks, if not months. We've been speaking about Manuel Ugarte. Of course, we need Manuel Ugarte. We need that shield in front of the defence. We need that enforcer. We do need that, and we've been saying it for weeks that he's the missing piece of the jigsaw. And if we do find that missing piece of the jigsaw in this huge puzzle that we're in right now in regards to the midfield, then we can move on to the left-sided centre-back, left-back, etc. And then if we do get that through the door, miracles can happen, dreams can come true. As Gabriel once said, it could be the striker next. Hopefully, it could be a striker next. You never know, guys. You never know. Good morning, Kerwin. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I hope you're doing kushti, mate. Good to see you here. Again, it was a late one last night for me. I was watching the watch-along of the European Super Cup. And actually, I went to sleep about 1 in the morning over here in the Middle East. So, guys, welcome. I saw you last night, Kerwin. Good to see you. Good morning, Maguire. Don't have to leave Manchester United. We just need him and Lindelof to leave the club. Yeah, they need to leave, mate. Honest to God. There doesn't look like it looks like we're going to have to kidnap them or something. Though nothing too sinister. In a good way. In a good way. In a good way. Good morning, Mark. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome back. I'm still standing on even Tony transfer. I'm still standing. Yeah. I'm still standing. Yeah, it wasn't that. Who was that? Who's saying that? I'm still standing? Elton John. I think it was. Ricky, good morning, my friend. Hope you're doing well. I know you want the Tony transfer, the Tony one. That would be the last transfer. That would be the cherry on the icing of the cake. If everything goes to plan with Ugarte, if we do get in a left back, brilliant. And then we can move on to Tony. Tony is a good player. A lot of people don't rate him. They look at stat padding. At the end of the day, it's all more about Tony's presence. It's more about his personality. Sometimes it's not about stat padding. Andy Cole, Dwight York didn't score like 40 goals a season at the end of the day, but they were team players, very good players. Of course, you have to look at it like that. Of course, not everything is plain simple in regards to stats. You know, you have to look at, give it the eye test. That's what they say. Give it the eye test. Guys, please don't forget to smash a like. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Absolutely legends. Absolute legends you are. Ricky, morning, bruv. Morning, brew. How you doing? Sunday night, brew. Morning, brew. However you like it. Good morning, brew. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me this morning. Of course, it is a big week ahead. A big 24 hours ahead. Manchester United play Fulham tomorrow. It looks likely that Manchester United will have at least one debut in the team. I'm guessing it's going to be De Ligt, of course. I'm hoping that Ten Hag does play Mazraoui on the left back. At the end of the day, I'm hoping that it does, but I doubt it. I think he's going to play De Ligt. I do think he's going to play De Ligt, guys. I do. Good morning, Mark. Wakey, my man. How you doing? It is early in the morning, breaking dawning. That's why we're here. Can you imagine? I'm okay right now. I'm in the Middle East, but I was in Italy and I was waking up early in the morning to do these streams every single day. It's about the commitment. It's about the commitment. I was doing the watch along last night. Of course, some people didn't want to do a watch along. That's no disgrace to them. I just was interested to see where Real Madrid were in regards to their team, and it was a fairly comfortable win, but Atalanta had their chances. Atalanta did at the end of the day. I'm not reporting news at 3 o'clock in the morning, making up news or copying news like some man are doing. Do you know what I mean? Right, cheers, mate. Good morning, bro. What's going on? Yep. Good morning, everyone. Ricky. Have you ever seen EastEnders? Ricky. Good morning, Ricky. Kevin Brandt. How you doing? Brandt's a German name, isn't it? Brandt's big up everyone. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up all you guys. Family are here this morning. We're all here. Break of dawning. Absolutely in the morning. We're happy. Go lucky Thursday. The day before. It is Friday Eve. Before the big game against Fulham tomorrow. So excited about this game, really enthusiastic about it, feeling positive about it. Hopefully before the game we get some big news in regards to Ugarte. If we can get another transfer in, accepted, agreed, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, Stevie Wonder in the house. At the end of the day, if we can do that, it will be a great boost for the game tomorrow. We'll be all delighted for the game tomorrow. We're moving. No one can move like the red tribe do. There's no man that can stand in our way. No one can move like the red tribe do. They just can't take the heat when we play. Do you remember that tune? Back in the day, Manchester United didn't go to number one. The one that went to number one was come on you Reds, and said come on you Reds, you have to see United play. It's Man United, here we go. Glory, Man United. But I'm gonna add another tune today, and I'm calling it Zooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? We got some things to work now. Zooby Dooby Doo. Where are you? We got to work it out now. That's a tune, mate. Do you know what? Someone should get a camera and film a music video for that tune, because that is a tune. Anfield Agenda, mate. You got a record deal, mate. I was in music for 20 plus years. I got the contacts, mate. If you want me, I can get you a deal, an album deal if you like. Bring it on, mate. Bring on the Scouse. Bring on the Anfield Agenda. It's the Anfield Agenda, no agenda. Spitting some bars, absolutely perfect. Mark, anything you want, you got it. Anything you want, you got it. Anything you need, you got it. Anything at all, you got it. Yeah, listen, Ray Oberstein, big up the Ray Oberstein massive. Let's do this. We got the energy. We got the poison. We got the remedy. Let's go. We got the remedy. You guys are talented, mate. I can't. I need to get you in the studio. I need to book studio time for you guys, mate. I need to record this, man. Ugarte, Manchester United player tomorrow. You got me motivated now. It's Thursday, and I'm too motivated for a Thursday morning. For goodness sake, this can't be good for blood pressure. But I'm here, and I'm talking to you guys, and I'm happy because I can see something happening next season. I really can. And let the haters hate. Let the potatoes potate. We're just going to do what we want to do. We're just going to do what we have to do, guys, at the end of the day. Brew, what's your score prediction for tomorrow night then? Manchester United, 5, Fulham, 1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. We get an own goal. I had a dream. We score an own goal, but we win 5-1. I had a dream. Ricky, we will be the first team getting 3 points for the 2024-25 season. Shut the season down there. Tomorrow, end the season there. I don't know what's going on. There's an outbreak or something. We have to finish the season. And Manchester United are crowned champions of England. That's what we need to do. End the season. 5-1, guys. Mawia, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. Listen. It's a vibe of 5, 5 at 5, 5 at 5. We've got Rio Ferdinand in the house. 5 at 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Rio 35, yeah, Rio 35. 35% of the time he's right. 2-0, hope you're right, Mickey. Ricky, 2-0, it's going to be more than 2-0, my friend. Big up. Yes, I'm about Brandt from Namibia, from Africa. Big up Namibia, massive, my friend. Yeah, I know you. I think you told me that before, but Big up Namibia, massive. Namibia, massive. Hopefully I'll be back in Africa very soon. I had a big African journalist, Michael Akamia, the other day. It was a brilliant chat about Manchester United. Love it. Absolutely love it. He's from Ghana. So, guys, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We got the vibe for tomorrow. The vibe at 5-1. We definitely got the vibe. I'm going United 3-0, 4-1. You know what I mean. It's getting closer, Brian. Good morning, Brian Foskett. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash a like, guys. Very important for my channel. My little channel is building up. It's growing up. It's blossoming. And it's thanks to you guys. Thank you so much, guys. Absolute much love. 3-0 or 4-0. 3-0 or 4-1. That's close enough. One more goal would do it though. 5-1. I said it's going to be 5. If it's going to be 5-1, what are you going to get me? If it's 5-1, what are you going to get me? That is what is. What can you do for me? What can I do for you? What can you do for me? If it's 5-1, are you going to get me something lovely? Bro, 100%. All you 100%ers. Absolutely. Mark. We match tomorrow. Here is my lineup. Onana, Mazraoui. So I'm guessing Mazraoui is going to be left back, right? Delict, Licha, Dalot, right back. Mainu, Bruno, Casemiro, Garnacho, Rashford, Ahmad. Rashford on striker only if Xerxes not available. Xerxes on strike if ready. Yeah, I agree with that. It looks like very likely that Rashford will play up front. I would like Xerxes to play, to be honest. I hope he's fit because I'm not a big fan of Rashford up front. This is the thing. I think Rashford is better on the wings, I believe. I don't think he's the best up front, to be honest with you. I don't think he holds up the ball well. I don't think he connects the play well. I don't. I just feel like he's not a number 9. I mean, he's a natural winger. That's what Rashford is. Now, I would prefer to play, correct me if I'm wrong, a false number 9. I would. Don't shoot the messenger. Big up Namibia, big up Mark, big up everyone who's joining me today from all around the world. You guys are absolute legends, guys. We are the Manchester United community, the real fans here, right now. We are about Manchester United and Manchester United only. This is not a business. This is not Manchester United business. This is Manchester United Football Club. That's what we are about, guys. That's what we are about. We're about the history. We're about the legacy. And we're about tomorrow going in, Friday, beating up Fulham, beating them to the ground. Pacquiao, Pereira, what was it? Pre-season Perlo, Andreas Pereira coming. He's gonna want to prove Manchester United wrong tomorrow. He is, isn't he? He's gonna prove Manchester United wrong tomorrow. He's gonna try his best. But no. Computer says no. It's gonna be Manchester United 5. Fulham 1. Mark, Bruno on false 9 and Mount on number 10. Something like that, Mark, yes. You got me, mate. You got me. I think that would be better than playing Rashford up front because it will link the play up better with Garnacho and Ahmad. I just feel like it would be better to do that than just dump Rashford up front. Will he do that? I don't know, but it works. It works for Man United. It worked in the FA Cup final, something similar, of course. Big up Cyprus, massive Nicosia in the house. Ammonia Nicosia in the house, guys. Cyprus. I love Cyprus, love Greece, love it all. I love Turkish Cypriots, I love Greek Cypriots, I love Cyprus, I love Greece, I love Turkey. All of you guys, I love you. Beautiful parts of the world. When I go to Italy, right, when I go to Naples, I fly over Greece and you look at those lovely islands and you're like, oh, if only we can land for 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? If only. Undeniable Dylan, good morning, my friend. I hope you're doing well. We are on the energy. It's getting close to match day, guys. It's getting too close for comfort. Getting a bit fidgety here. It's too close for comfort. I just want the game to start now. I watched a boring game in the UEFA Super Cup last night. God help me. It was like an experiment, me watching that game. But we were talking about Man United all the way through the game. So it was all about Man United at the end of the day, with a corner of an eye on the game last night. Of course, we don't care because next season we will be in the European Super Cup final. That's where we're going to be next year. That's when it matters. Either way, score prediction. 3-0 Devils. Yes, I take that. I'll take 3-0. I'm not saying no. No, I'm never going to say no to a win. I'll take a 1-0 off the backside from a corner. I would, really, when you're looking at it. Because at the moment, we got all this enthusiasm, of course. I just hope we don't go back into what we were over the years, where we get all this enthusiasm. And then we end up losing to Swansea. God forbid, we don't want that. We got to finish the job tomorrow and start the job and finish the job tomorrow. Make sure we send a message out to the Premier League. Now, Ugarte, we are still negotiating with PSG. George Mendes will be talking to Manchester United again today in regards to Ugarte. Jadon Sancho is reluctant to leave Manchester United. His cousin, who I'm familiar with, he's reluctant to leave, but he could be enticed to go to PSG if the offer is right. Mercenary. But if the offer is right, but Manchester United could still opt for a loan deal for Ugarte with an obligation to buy, and PSG could still buy Sancho outright, 40 million. But we'll have to wait and see. Everything is on the table at the moment. Loans, cash deals, swap deals, everything is on the table. We have a breakthrough in regards to Ugarte. We have a breakthrough that we have a deal in place. It's going to be exposed, hopefully by tomorrow, that what we're going to do. But there is a breakthrough. Word is there's a breakthrough. The word is there's a breakthrough, guys. Maria Algard, yeah, I just read that. Sorry, guys. Good morning, Maria, by the way. It's good to see you again. Ciao! Don't break my vibe. Ish 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 don't break my vibe. Listen, guys, mate, you're from America, mate. You're from Los Angeles. You're from the city of angels, mate. Angels. We're the Red Devils, mate. We're the Red Devils. Don't come with that angelic not positivity, negativity. At the end of the day, it's negativity. I'm getting confused with my words, but guys, we are going to be in the Super Cup next year. And if we are not in the Super Cup next year, I will eat my hat. Not eat my hat. I won't eat my hat. I don't have a hat, but I would definitely shave my hair off if we're not in a European Super Cup final next year. And ciao, mate. What are you going to bet? See, look at Mark. See, Mark? 4-1. Tomorrow, you see, I said 5, a bit over the top. I know it's a bit over the top, but I'm over the top. I believe we can do it. I really do believe we can win handsomely. 4-1 would be a great result. 4-1. It'd be great to keep a clean sheet with De Ligt in defence, but 4-1. I'm saying 5-1. I think we'll have a fantastic performance tomorrow, and I'm happy about that. Ciao. Listen, yeah, I ain't forgotten about you, my friend. I have receipts. Ciao. You don't think we're going to be in the European Super Cup next season? We're going to win that Europa League. We're going to win the Europa League, mate, and we will be in the European Super Cup next season. Ciao. You are delusional for thinking I'm delusional. You're delusional for thinking I'm delusional. You're delusional because we're going to be in that Super Cup, my friend. And you were here last night, so well done for waking up. Well done, you're still here. You were here for the watch-along, half watch-along, quarter watch-along that we're watching. Good morning, Garrett. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. So, one more sleep, then we are back. One more sleep to match day. It's like match day eve. Match day eve, it's the eve before eve. Match day is tomorrow, and I'm happy because it's tomorrow. Although the game is on late for me, it is at 11 p.m. for me. Sadly, I'm not in the UK, and I can't watch it at a nice, cushy, comfortable time like 8 p.m. I have to watch it at 11 p.m, and it has to be a little bit more mellow. But at the end of the day, I don't think I'm going to be able to contain myself because Manchester United are going to score so many goals tomorrow. De Ligt will score as well from a corner, by the way. De Ligt's going to score from a corner. He's going to go buff, wallop, have it. Macmillan, good morning, my friend. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Thursday Breaking Dawn. Rashford better off the left than Garnacho. Garnacho so much more affected off the right, and he coming off the bench to run out the fence is very good. I think Garnacho deserves a start. Came on, and every time he comes on, he changes the game. Every time he plays, he changes the game. I think Rashford needs to pick it up, mate. I think he does. I think he needs to pick it up. If he plays tomorrow and I see another stinking performance, I'm not going to have it, mate. I'm not going to have it. The stat pad, I'm not interested in it. At the end of the day, he needs to perform tomorrow, and we will support him tomorrow. But I don't think he should start myself. I don't. But Macmillan, he will start. You know he's going to start. So have it. Mark, Chow, you are holding back the dream, mate. Do you know what I mean? Do you know positivity? There was this magician called Darren Brown, right? And he used to make be an illusionist. And what he would do, he would go to a horse racing, and he would do a bet. And then after the horse race, he will have his ticket of his bet, right? And he'll look, the person who works at the cashier, the one who cashes out the winnings, he'll look them straight in the eye and say, "This is the winning ticket." And they'll give him the money, even though it wasn't the winning ticket. The power of positivity, the power of believing that we can do it. We can win tomorrow handsomely and go to the Europa League next season. Not Europa League. Sorry, guys. Sorry, UEFA Super Cup next season. UEFA Super Cup next season. We all want a rematch. We will get our rematch. Don't worry. That's if they're not in League 2. That's if they're not in League 2. We might not be able to play them again unless it's the FA Cup. September's the time. September's the time in Manchester City's history that they go back down to where they belong. They deserve to be in League 2, if not the National League. Accrington Stanley, Stenhousemuir, that's Scotland, but anyway. Yeah, definitely. Mark, Rashford, Garnacho, Ahmed, whoever be playing on the wing should be switching it up, change his side and have an opposition guessing the whole match. Predict your yeah, absolutely, Mark, absolutely spot on. Interchanging between positions. The game last night, I picked up something in the game last night. Ancelotti spoke to Bellingham and he said interchange. So basically he was telling Bellingham to go up front, to come to midfield, to drop back. So that's what it is. You keep the opposition guessing. That's what's important, keeping the opposition guessing. Rashford on the right, Garnacho on the right, Garnacho on the left, Rashford on the left. You know, Rashford up front, this, that, and just be smart. It's almost like being telepathic somewhat with your forward and knowing where the players are. But obviously, you need that connection, don't you? Can Rashford do that? Can he do that? You know, I know that Garnacho and Ahmad can do that. I'm not sure about Rashford. I mean, I'm not sure. To be fair, to be quite frank with you, where are the goals coming from? Have the most selfish wingers in the league. Hopefully, they learn from their mischievous ways and they start passing to the strikers this season. I firmly believe that we will stretch the play and that we will just absolutely palmerize Fulham tomorrow, and I feel like we will just run rings around them. I just got a feeling about it. I just got a feeling we'll run rings around them. They're not going to be ready for tomorrow's game. They think they're ready, but they're not ready. There's no Palacios anymore. They're not going to get us anymore. The only person they've got is Pereira, who is the pre-season Pirlo, of course. Perfect example of wing switching it up, Spain, Euros, and yeah, and that's what I think we should do. I think you don't necessarily need a number 9. We can play the false 9. I think we play really good with the false 9. Bruno's the false 9. We can also play Mount there, but, you know, or Mctominay. Ooh, God forbid. God forbid. That's what I worry about Rashford. Maybe he should come off the bench. I agree. I think Rashford is more effective off the bench than Garnacho. Garnacho deserves a chance up front now. Rashford has had his chance. Last season, he was awful. He was awful, guys. De Ligt won't start as he didn't have a pre-season. Erik ten Hag will protect him if he doesn't have a good game due to no pre-season. Then the media will have already ridiculed him. It depends, mate, because they did have a separate training session to work out their fitness. So that could tell you a lot about what's going to happen on Friday. I personally think one of them will play. One of them will play because we don't have the squad they need to play, and why not against Fulham? Should be an easy, straightforward win for Manchester United. I believe that one of them will play. I think he will play. Macmillan, let's wait and see. Time is an education, of course. Erik ten Hag is the man. He's the man with the plan. He's the man with the dices, with the cards against his chest. He knows what's going on. So let's see tomorrow. Mystic Bull and all that. Ahmad has to start. He's been the best player so far. Absolutely, Ahmad should start the game. Let's see how he does, guys. Let's see how he does. Let's see if he starts the game. He deserves it, but obviously we've got a big squad. And the most important thing is that we win the game tomorrow. That's the most important thing. I'm happy we're getting a bigger squad. I'm happy. That is brilliant. Mark, response to Chow. Eric Ten Hag and Ruud van Nistelrooy will be dictating the play, and the players who divert from this must automatically be removed from the field, and next match simple. Thank you very much, Mark. Absolutely spot on. No more down tooling, no more half-hearted performances, no more I got a bruise, I got to come off, I got a bruise, I got to come off. No more of that, guys. Mark my word, Eric Ten Hag will start Rashford, leaving Mohamed on the bench. You know what I personally think he's going to do, Chow? You know what I think he's going to do, mate? I think he's going to play Rashford up front with Garnacho on the left and Ahmed on the right. I think that's what he's going to do. I just got this feeling he's going to do that. In regards to the defence, what do you think the defence will be tomorrow? Guys, what do you think the defence will be tomorrow? Some people saying they're going to play Licha Martinez as a left back. I don't think. I think we have to just start our best team. I mean, even if they're, I just think I want us to push the game forward and bring the game to Fulham. That's what I want to do. I want to bring the game to Fulham, guys. Moia, Saudi Pro League club want Rashford £86. £86 is really cheap. £86. I think you mean 86 million. £86 and a bag of chips. You're going to have Marcus Rashford, absolutely. Yeah, 86 million, Saudi Pro League club. They wouldn't accept Belfast clubbing at night, you know, getting drunk. But at the end of the day, I doubt he's going to go to Saudi Arabia at his age. I don't know. I don't think he will. He's rich enough. I don't think he'll go, to be honest with you. I think he's here for the foreseeable. He's here for the season. De Ligt is a superstar. Don't need pre-season because he's a monster, Mark. He's a monster. He's a monster, and he shall start tomorrow. If Eric Ten Hag start De Ligt with Maguire, a long day. Listen, Chow, mate. Chow. I'm sounding like, what's it? What is it? What's that film? The Hangover. Chow, mate. Toodaloo, You're killing me, mate. Listen, when you say Maguire, it just makes my whole mood go. I need a something to boost me up. Something, nothing sinister, just something to boost me up. Yeah, millions. I get you, Maria. I'm only kidding, love. I'm only kidding, or mate, whatever you are. Sorry, mate. I would take 86 million now. I would take 86 million 100%. 100,000% we will. 100%. Matt Millen. Let me have a read of this. Eric Ten Hag played the same team he put out against City. That's what Eric Ten Hag always does. He doesn't change the starting lineup. He plays the same starting 11s for consecutive games often. Now, I'm going to agree with Macmillan somewhat in this one because I do agree with this. I feel like the biggest weakness that Ten Hag has is his stubbornness. Great managers are always stubborn, but the stubbornness to carry on playing players when they don't deserve to play. I agree with that. I do. I do think that he doesn't rotate the squad good enough, but not every manager is perfect. Not every manager is perfect. But now, as my friend Mark just said in the comments, we have options. We have players around. We can change things up. We can move players around. We can play Mazraoui left back. We can play Mazraoui right back. You know, we got players. Now we got Xerxes. We can play left midfield. He can play centre forward. He can play right midfield. He can play number 10. We've got choices. And hopefully it changes, of course. We want players, of course, who deserve to play. That's what we want. That's what we want all day. Chow looks to be deliberately taking the mick. Absolutely, he's taking the mick. Taking the mick is an English expression for taking the pee, as you know, by the way. Who? Not that gullible, bro. Who? Not that gullible, bro. Who's gullible? I'm not gullible. Definitely not. Sorry, I've got to get back to what the comment I would take. 86 million. No one's going to take 86 million. I'm not that gullible. No one's going to take 86 million, mate. No chance at all. They're not going to pay 86 million for Marcus Rashford. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And Rashford wouldn't go to Saudi Arabia anyway. I don't think he would. I just don't think. I think they got too much of a cushy life in Manchester. They love the lifestyle. Mctominay loves the lifestyle. Maguire loves the lifestyle. You know, Maguire. You know. He loves a night out. You know, they all love a night out in Manchester. They don't want to leave. You know, they all want to hang on. to the wages and just live the cushy life. That's what they want to do. They don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and check another culture out. Why would they want to do that? They're not brave enough. Macmillan, last season we had no options. Yes, Mark, exactly. Mark, Eric Ten Hag, just because he has options, he still will start the same 11, mate. He will slowly bed in the new players, Xerxes, Mazraoui and De Ligt, and will come off the bench. Macmillan, let's see. Let's wait and see on tomorrow, right? Let's wait and see tomorrow. If De Ligt plays tomorrow, are you going to come on the stream and say I was wrong? Are you going to come on the stream? I don't know what he's going to pick at the end of the day. I just say that he should pick him. That's my opinion. I think he should pick De Ligt. I think he should play Mazraoui as a left back. I think Licha Martinez should play left-sided centre-back. I think we should just go for it. Forget worrying and thinking and overthinking things. We should just go for it, guys. Go for it. Mainu on the scoreboard. Yes, love to see Mainu score. Mazraoui left back, De Ligt, Licha, Dalot right back, defence, no time to waste. So start first choices off from the get-go. Exactly. Where else they're going to get their match fitness? They have to go. They have to be ready to go. The undeniable Dylan, I take that for our back four to line tomorrow. Let's go, guys. The positivity, let's go. Zuba Mendy song. Zooby dooby doo, where are you? We got some things to do now. Zooby zooby doo, where are you? We got to work it out now. That's their song. Actually, it's my jam right now. It's my jam. I don't know. I think he should go into the studio. I said he should go into the studio and record that song. He should record it and he should try and get a record deal. If he wants a record deal, come to Uncle Sal. I'll sort you out a record deal, mate. I'll sort you out a record deal. But you probably have no soul left. But you haven't got a soul anyway because you're a Liverpool supporter. So don't know how it's going to work, mate. Mark, bro, Uncle, bro, Mark, big up you guys. GG Tribe, good morning. How you doing, my friend? I hope you're doing well. Your passion is contagious, sir. Thank you, Tribe. Your passion is also contagious. I'm just going off the vibes of you. You are giving me vibes. The vibes are coming off. They're rubbing off. You know what it is? Positivity attracts positivity and it resonates. Last season, we had so many haters in our fan base. We have haters in the media already. We have haters, ex-pros already, and ex-players. We have them already. We don't need our own fan base to be negative. This is a new season. We're turning the page, guys. It's over. That's what it is. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. Da-da, da-da. That's what it's about. Passion. I'm working, I am free. I am working now, I am free. Yes, mate, big up. You're taking a break. Do you know those people who take a toilet break, right? Do you know when you're at work and you say, I need to go to the toilet? I used to work with someone who used to go to the toilet every half an hour. And he used to spend about 20 minutes in the toilet, in the restroom, if you're in America. In the restroom. He used to spend about 20 minutes in the restroom. And then he used to do that about 5-6 times a day, guys. Then you add it up. And then you start clocking on to his game. That's his game, the dark arts of work. The dark arts of work, that's what that is. He knows what I'm talking about if I mention his name. I know he's a good friend of mine. Macmillan, chatting rubbish as usual, because if a player isn't ready and gets injured, we would blame Ten Hag, unlike Pep. Not that Rico Lewis broke his leg in training. There is no major reports slamming. Isn't it, wasn't it Bob who broke his leg as well? Did he break his leg as well? Bob. Billy Bob. Didn't he break his leg? The one from Manchester City, the young player. Wasn't it him? Yeah, but yeah, listen, we have to be positive, guys. Mark, me, all of us, we're positive because we know what it takes to be positive. We know what positivity does. Oscar Bob. Oh, he's Oscar Bob. Yeah, Oscar Bob, Billy Bob, I call him. Let's hear from you all. We'll be taking Sir Matt Busby Award at the end of the season. I say Garnacho. Do you know who I say? Here's my prediction. Guys, click this, whatever you want to do. The Sir Matt Busby Award will go to Kobe Mainu. That's my prediction. Oscar Bob, Oscar Wilde. They have no sympathy for us, so we have no sympathy for them. Those two, I mix them up. Yeah, I mix up all Manchester City. I mix up them actually being a proper football team, because I remember them in Division 1 and stuff. So I forget about them sometimes. I forget they're actually supposed to be a proper football club, but actually I forget most of them. I ignore them, to be honest. What is your 11 for Friday? My 11 is Anana as the goalkeeper. Will be right back Dalot. Delict, centre back right, centre back left will be Licha Martinez, left back will be Mazraoui. In the midfield will be Mainu and Casemiro. On the left will be Garnacho. Number 10 will be Bruno, and on the right will be Ahmad. Up front will be Xerxes. That's my dream, if it could possibly happen. Please, Arsenal. Who remembers Steve McLaren? Arsenal, when he managed in Holland for a while. Do you remember that? And everything he would say, he was like, yes, Arsenal, a very good team, Arsenal. You remember that? Matt Midham, MEC fan. Look, we're having beef. It's beef, bruv. It's beef. Listen, I'm from London. I'm from the East End, right? We like grime, so it's all about bars. If you can't spit those bars, you get out of town, guys. The Matt Millen. He's a famous rapper who died recently. Obviously not recently, a few years ago. I am very good friends with Matt Millen's manager. So every time I see your name, Matt Millen, you remind me of him. But can you spit the bars like Matt Millen? Can you do that, guys? Excuse me. Ten Hag won't. Let me try and get this into like a rap. Excuse me. Ten Hag won't start all the new players. When he signed Casemiro, he only played Casemiro. The third game after he signed him. It's the way Ten Hag works. It's like an intro to a song. Like I ain't got no friends. That's why you fat mother. If you know what that is, then we could be friends. If you know what that is. Big up, Mark. Nice lineup. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you're praising me, but I take the praise. I don't care. I take the praise. I take it. If I don't know who it's for me. Thank you, guys. Like to be your 11. No, Ten Hag will play Rashford among. Yeah, I know. Realistically, you probably will play Rashford. Eric Ten Hag needs to get used to change. No change, you become predictable. I agree. And Rashford should be on the bench and be an impact player. It's God sent. He should be an impact player. It should be, absolutely. Not Garnacho. Pochettino has agreed becoming US national team manager. We are finished. Mate, for the USA, you're lucky, mate. Mate, you're lucky. Do you know who England have as their manager at the moment? Carsley. You're moaning about Pochettino. We're England and we got Carsley. Interim manager. Yeah, right. Interim manager. Of course he's going to be interim manager. He's going to be there for the next few years and the next few tournaments. 100%. Poch is done. Same poor career choices and career over. USA will finally play their best players, yeah? I mean, it's better than Carsley for England. Confirmed by Ornstein. So that is, Pochettino is the new manager of the US. He's going to love it out there. He's going to love the life. He's going to love the US. Yeah, he's going to love it. My grandma's US, so I've been US a number of times. Been all around America. My favourite place to visit in America, New York is a great place to visit, but I actually liked Houston, Texas. I did like Houston, Texas. I thought they were very hospitable. When you go to LA, the problem with LA is that everyone is a somebody. Everyone you meet is a somebody. Everyone. I do this, I know that, I know this, I am this, and that. Chicago is boring. I found it very boring. Detroit, love it. Love Detroit. Went out there, done a music video, filmed it in the 8 Mile. Absolutely loved it. Brilliant. Detroit. Absolutely hospitable people as well. Hospital. Dangerous though, you've got to be careful. Mark, Poch to USA is like Yamal to... Oh, goodness me. Saudi's better than the US football, mate. Don't get me wrong, I don't rate Poch, but he will make the finally play football, not soccer. Oh, so who's mentioned football, not soccer? It's football, not soccer. It's football. Football, not soccer. America just love to be different. Sidewalk, eyeglasses. Sidewalk, eyeglasses. Tomato. Or tomato. Tomato, sorry. Sorry, guys. Everything for real, man. Definitely. Good morning. Is it true Mctominay is going to Napoli on loan? I don't know why Napoli would want to go after Mctominay. I don't think they would sign Mctominay. It just seems unrealistic to me, especially on loan. Manchester United need a cash deal. McTominay's last year of his contract, I doubt it will go for a loan. I don't think that will happen. They have to pay up the monies. Miami is the way to go, Mark. Haven't been there yet, my friend. Haven't been yet. I've been only to a few places, but I've only been for business, unfortunately. I was in LA for many months, but other than that, I've only been for like music videos, music-related things and stuff. Haven't been to Miami yet. I've been to Cuba, Havana, which is not far. I've been to Varadero. I've been there. It's not far from there. Could have got a boat if I really wanted to, but I might have got arrested, especially with my name and my look. I think we will get top 4. Yes, I think we'll get top 2, mate. I think we'll get top 2. Brew, best place for Poch. Keep him there, well away from us. Thank goodness for that. That's what the media wanted. The media wanted Pochettino as Manchester United manager. That's why they hate Ten Hag. That's exactly why they hate Ten Hag, because they wanted Poch as their manager. Hello, Fasket. How you doing, Brian? Zubi was told what's the best thing about Merseyside, the road out of that. You know what's happened? Last night I kept saying Zubi Zareta. Zubi Zareta. He's an old Spanish goalkeeper. He used to play in the 90s. He used to play in the 90s. So Zubamendi probably saw that video by Anfield Agenda and thought, I'm not having that. I am not having that. I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm going home. No, back to Basque. Back to Basque. I'm not having this anymore. I'm not having that. Scooby-Dooby, no. Zooby-Dooby-Doo. Where are you? Oh, it's cringe, isn't it? Oh, it just gives you less. It just makes you. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Anfield Agenda, mate. Why did you do that to yourself, man? Why do it to yourself? Unbelievable. It just gives me tingles, you know, like tingles. You know that awkward moment, you know, when it's really awkward, you know, when you say a joke and no one laughs. Never happened to me in my life, but Yanks and their soccer. I can't stand it, mate. I can't stand it. It's a horrible word. I don't like soccer. It's patronizing. Soccer. It's like soccer. It's like a soccer mom. Soccer mom. You're a soccer mom. They tried to take the mick out the mick out of the biggest sport in the world. Nothing is as big as football, my friend. You cannot touch football. Football. The whole world calls it football apart from Australia, but Australia are beggars, so they beg America. Australia beg America. Look at their breakdancing, for goodness sake. They can't even breakdance. That's why they call it soccer. Only someone who calls something soccer breakdances like that. I never knew there were the streets in Australia, the streets of Perth, the streets of Melbourne. I never knew. They're the only ones who call it soccer, and America call it soccer, of course. Well, Sam last night said they may hijack Ugarte Low. Yeah. Hussam, my guy. Listen, I don't know him, but my guy. Right, I liked what he said about Arsenal last night. I thought he put them in their place. I think it was last night. He really did put Arsenal in their place, and he was absolutely right what he said about Arsenal. But mate, Liverpool don't have that knock, as they were saying. When Liverpool knock, they people answer. No. The only knock Liverpool get are bailiffs, pulleys, and rejection. I said that. 3 knocks. Duk. Bailiffs, police, and rejection. That's the only knocks they get. And Hussam, listen, mate, you banned English clubs from Europe in the late 80s, and many clubs suffered from it. Right? Now, hold it, because you're not that club anymore at the end of the day. You're not. You can't attract players like we can. Arne Slot Look at him, mate. He's got one of those faces. He looks like he oils his face. He look. You know what he does? He looks like he polishes his head. I'll give you a story, right? I'll give you a story. I was on a train once, right, in England, on the London Underground, on the way to work, and there was a guy sitting opposite me, and he had a handkerchief, right? He had a bald head, no hair, and he had a handkerchief. He sneezed. He went, achoo, as you do, and then you know what he did? He used the handkerchief to polish his head. To polish his head. That's what Arne Slot does. That was Arne Slot. You know what, Hussam should come on this channel. You know what, he wouldn't survive under the guidance of a chatterbox or a Breaking Dawn. He wouldn't survive this community. He would not survive it. He likes to go on the cushy channels. You know, those cushy channels, the Football Terrace. I mean, I've been on the Football Terrace. Big up Terry, by the way. But he likes to go on those nice soft channels, being interviewed by a banker, blah, 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 you know, undercover Arsenal supporter. He likes that sort of thing, do you know what I mean? Love you, Terry, but it's just, you know, I'm just spitting the gospel here, all right? Absolutely. We're both East End. We're both London. Let's have it real here. Let's spit the gospel. Yeah, definitely. Makes your hair grow, mate. Does it make it go back? Does it get rid of greys as well? Because I've got a lot of greys coming through. Do you know, I've got greys in my beard coming out. It's like, you know, I've got greys in my beard. Man United are doing it to me. Do you know what I mean? I didn't have a grey hair till I was, you know, until a couple of years ago. It's Man United who did it to me. But it was disgusting. I got plenty of stories on the London Underground. There's some disgusting stories I could tell you on the London Underground that'll make you feel sick for weeks. I tell you what, I'm going to tell you this story, right? But you guys, you need to just listen. It's not nice, but I'm going to tell you this story. I went on the London Underground every single day, right, to go to work, right, the Central Line, right, and there was a woman and a man sitting together, right, and the woman was fast asleep. She was sleeping on the train. The man sneezed, right, but as he sneezed, a bit of booger went on the woman's blazer, the blazer, right, on there. So the woman was still asleep. She didn't know anything of it. But then she woke up and then she saw that. You know what she did? I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I wanted to go home. I did not want to go work anymore. I felt sick. I was going to vomit on the floor. I was going to vomit on the floor. It was disgusting. Oh, it's disgusting. It's a bit like when you just get off the train at Liverpool Lime Street. You know that feeling? Oh, God, blimey. Oh, it's a bit like that. Scousers don't like rejection. They don't like rejection. You know, they're not very honest people. So, you know, they don't like rejection at all. And they're getting rejected. Their ego's being hit. Charlie McNeil scored a brace for Sheffield last night to win them the game versus Bolton in the EFL Cup. Big up the EFL Cup, by the way. Leyton Orient, my local club. I've got lots of friends at Leyton Orient. Won the game against Newport 4-1. By the way, Man United, take note. My local club, Leyton Orient, who I lived opposite for 20 years, they won last night in the EFL Cup. But Leyton Orient lost to Bolton at the weekend 2-1, unfortunately. Sadly, they lost to Bolton at the weekend in the league. Leyton Orient, of course, are the first football team to have a black player in their team in England. Laurie Cunningham, God rest his soul. Laurie Cunningham, absolute legendary football team. If you don't know them, look them up. So they're my local team. I was born in Leytonstone in England. And I spent 20 years in Leyton. So they're right next to each other, basically. Big up Bolton, though. Big up Bolton. Big up Yuri Zorkaev. Big up JJ Okocha. Do you remember when Bolton got the 2-2 draw against Arsenal and basically won us the league? Never forget that. Never forget that in a million years, because I have a soft spot for Bolton. Absolutely have a soft spot for Bolton. But we don't enter the EFL Cup till later on in the rounds, of course, and the FA Cup we don't enter to the third round. I still think it's a little bit early. I think we should enter the fourth or fifth round, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. We've got a squad now, so hopefully everything will work out. And hopefully, guys, this week we shall get another deal agreed. Hopefully we can get another deal agreed by tomorrow. What are the odds in Manchester United getting another deal agreed by tomorrow? Now, I want to talk about Mctominay briefly. Another bid is coming in for Mctominay. In my opinion, I've got the feeling that Mctominay will never leave Manchester United. I got this feeling that he's never going to leave Manchester United. I got the same feeling about Harry Maguire as well, that they're just going to wait for their contracts to run down and they're not going to leave because they've got a good thing going. Hull City, Mark, you mentioned Hull City. It reminded me of Maguire, who came from Hull City, of course. Not the biggest fan of Hull City, of course. Hull City. Hull's one. If you've ever been to Hull, look, I was shooting a music video for the World Cup in 2014, right? We were filming a video, we're doing it, and we went to every single ground in England. Everyone. Almost everyone. Almost. And we went to Hull. Oh my goodness me. That was an absolute mess. Absolute mess it was. An absolute mess. And it was the worst town you will ever see in your life. And I've been to some horrible towns, mate. I'm born in Leighton, for goodness sake. Leytonstone, for goodness sake. I've been to some horrible towns, you know what I mean? So it's awful. If you ever do go Hull, take insurance. Take insurance. Guys, you're absolute legends, mate. It's been a fantastic show. You know, it's been flowing by. I didn't realise the time. It's 55 minutes. 55 minutes to go. We got 55 minutes to go. If you love me, you know, hear a video. 25 seconds forward. We got to go 25 minutes. Right, 25 million. Oh no, 25 million. Oh no, we need 30 million for Scott McTominay. That's what we need. And Scott McTominay needs to leave. Now, I briefly want to talk about Sofyan Amrabat, of course. Sofyan Amrabat. I got a lot of love for this player, right? The guy came in injured. When he did play, he played at left back. They deployed him at left back, of course, which is not his position. He started to pick up his game and get played in the central midfield all last season, like at the end of last season, shall I say. At the end of last season, started to pick up his game by playing in the central midfield. He didn't play that often, but when he did, he played well. Now, it looks like Manchester United have removed Sofyan Amrabat from their social media accounts, and they've removed social media Amrabat from their pictures, etc. That could signal the end of Sofyan Amrabat's time at Manchester United. Now, I think this is really, really unfair. You know, at the end of the day, I just wish we got rid of McTominay and kept Sofyan Amrabat, and it would have been great. You know, or even keep him for another loan. But Sofyan Amrabat looks like he's leaving Manchester United, sadly, and I just want to say the best of luck to him. He's a very good pro, never moaned, you know, and a very good pro, just like Aaron Wan-Bissaka, a good pro. Sad to see him go. I thought he would have been good for the squad. I thought he would have been good to have in the squad here, there and there. So, guys, I'm a bit disappointed about that, to be honest with you. But that's football, unfortunately. Football's a ruthless game. You know, no time for sentiments. And hopefully that will signal that we are going to get Ugarte through the door. Hopefully that means Manchester United are getting Ugarte, and they've got Ugarte and Casemiro. Casemiro will be staying. Now that Amrabat is leaving, hopefully that means that Ugarte is coming in. That is a big signal that Ugarte could be coming in, because we're not going to get rid of both of them. We're not going to go into the season with one CDM, you know, proper CDM, I mean. So that means that Ugarte could be coming through the door very soon, now that Amrabat is not going to play for Manchester United next season, by the looks of it, because he's been removed from all the social media outlets, which of course they wouldn't do that for no reason unless he swore at their mum or something, or said something ridiculous, you know. So at the end of the day, yeah, that means that no more Amrabat. Sad. Had a fantastic game against Manchester City. Arguably was the man of the match against Manchester City in the FA Cup. Kind of missed him at the weekend. A good player, cleans up well, fit, runs about the pitch. It's a sad day in regards to that, and I wish Amrabat the best of luck if he goes back to Fiorentina. Wishing the best of luck. Fiorentina have got a good thing going there. Of course, they've got David De Gea over there at the moment, of course, and let's hope that he has a good. He does well. I mean, I would have got him back myself, but I don't think it's going to work out. To be honest with you, I don't think it's going to work out. In regards to McTominay, Fulham, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, teams of that nature are still after him. They have to pay the money. Fenerbahce notoriously don't pay big money for players. Some of them have their biggest transfer was 20 million or something like that. So at the end of the day, McTominay is going to be difficult. Fulham is the best hope. Fulham is the best option for McTominay in regards to paying up the money. So lots to happen, and lots to happen within this next 24 hours. If anything breaks, I will be back to break the news with you guys, to speak about it. Hopefully something does break and something exciting happens. If not, I will be back for Chatterbox at 2 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Central European time, 5 p.m. Middle Eastern time. But I'm going to try and come back to you guys, hopefully today, during the day, if anything breaks. If anything breaks, guys, I will be here for you guys. All the best, people. Have a great day. Thank you, Brew. Thank you, everyone in the chat. Absolute legends. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to smash a like, guys. Absolutely brilliant show. We have a laugh. It's a bit of banter. We do have a laugh, guys. So enjoy the rest of the day. I'll see you on Chatterbox at 2 p.m. if nothing breaks, of course. But absolute legends. Big up Mark. Big up family. Everyone. All legends. Thank you so much. I shall see you later, alligators. Take it easy. Peace.